You might have heard of the magic number 7. You may have even used it in your design or information architecture. But what stands behind the magic? Hi, my name is Alex and welcome to UX Tweaks channel. Today we will learn one of the most important UX laws, Miller's Law, and we'll explore how it can be applied to improve the information architecture of a website or application. Miller's Law states that an average person can hold about 7 ± 2 chunks of information in their short-term memory. This phenomenon is called the magic number 7. In the UX field, the application of Miller's Law suggests that if a user is presented with more than 7 options, it increases their cognitive load and worsens the user experience. It also decreases the user's ability to make proper judgment calls based on the information presented. So, what can we define as a chunk of information? Chunks represent the most significant or identifiable pieces of data. They are subjective depending on the broader context. For example, in a phone number, a chunk may be represented by each number, whereas in a sentence, the chunk would be represented by each word, not individual letters. The important thing is that both the numbers and words in a sentence will exert the same cognitive load. If you want to apply Miller's Law to improve your product's user experience, keep that in mind. Another principal fact Miller's Law teaches us is that people divide information into different chunks based on their experiences and cognitive patterns. Imagine 2 students studying for a vocabulary test. To better remember the information, they divide the words into groups. The first student, Emily, has a background in linguistics and she divides the words based on their morphemes, roots, or suffixes. For her, a chunk would be words with the same root. The second student, Liam, divides the words based on their length. For him, a chunk might be words with the same amount of syllables. So, in our example, we see how Miller's Law influences our studying processes. But what about information architecture? When you are creating an information architecture, you need to make sure it is as intuitive to the target user as possible. And keep in mind that the more things a user has to remember, the less likely their experience is to be positive. So don't create overcomplicated menus. Use the 7 ± 2 rule and use hotspots to draw the user's attention to the most important parts. Try to keep your information architecture intuitive and simple. By not presenting a user with too many choices, you make their experience smoother. With one addition, keep in mind that your and your user's cognitive patterns may differ. Always conduct card sorting before creating an information hierarchy and naming the labels. Card sorting is an important UX research method. During card sorting, you ask participants to group individual items into categories according to what makes sense to them. This helps you adjust your information architecture to users' expectations and improve their experiences. If you want to learn more about card sorting and its benefits, check out our useful links in the description. Taking into account Miller's Law when creating information architecture can drastically increase your product's success among target users. So, don't forget about the magic number 7 and always test, and retest to ensure the best user experiences. Like and subscribe to watch more videos on all things UX related. See you next time.